Here we are.
Hello.
Yeah,
Right, Josh.
you're right, Luke.
So,
Um,
everyone listening, this is our first Chattin Podcast. We did originally have it as what was actually the original name, Josh?
it was the Chinwag podcast.
That was it, the Chinwag, and
Yeah,
some nonces on Twitter just followed us with the same
you can't say that
podcast
now
name. I
because
can.
they're
We're
gonna
not. We're
see
not.
it.
Okay, some lovely people followed
Yeah,
us on Twitter with the same um, podcast name. So obviously we had to change, didn't we?
that was like I feel that was just some kind of intimidation. That was like this.
Yeah,
We're here.
there's like we're the only chinwag here, so
Yeah,
go fuck yourselves, like you know what I mean.
we didn't have much
Um,
of a choice, did we?
no, not really. So obviously you can't see our faces at the moment, but Josh is drinking his Corona, the hard man.
Honestly, I would still say this is the best. Is it classed as a beer or a lager?
I
Or
don't know. I
just
don't
a
really know
lager?
the difference between the two, to be
No,
honest.
either way, I don't know. It's I like it. Can't have it
So
warm though.
have you taken the advantage of going to the pubs yet?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't actually gone. That's a lie. I walked into a pub and had a pint, but I've never actually yet. I haven't kind of gone to spoons and properly
Well,
enjoyed.
you better have eaten before, because remember when we went to the Villa game, you had like 1 point and you was pissed.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I was saying this to my mates the other day. I if I don't eat, I am just terrible. I can't
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's
I've taken the advantages so far. I
yeah.
feel like I've had a break now, but I thought I was like on a 2 week bender. I'm not gonna lie. Like the
Well,
first night out in Spoon. To be fair, everyone thought the first night out, so that Saturday, everyone thought there was going to be like proper restrictions, like 2 meters and everything. But there was literally nothing. Like you can't stand at the bar anymore, which is fair enough. But they've got all these new booths now, haven't they? I don't know if you've seen them.
no,
I think
no.
that's quite. I think that's better, to be fair, because like you got the booze in between each table, so
Well,
it's quite
all
good.
like social distancing stuff and all that.
Yeah, kind of, and you can't like. It's weird, like I don't know. I don't see the point really in it, because it's a pub and everyone's in the smoking area smoking, and
It's one of them things, isn't it? You can't, especially with like a pub. Now those have opened, people just like anything, people are going to decide what they want to, what they want to do, and I mean, just like even when the lockdown was in place, you still had people doing what they want. It was
yeah.
never, um, it was
I think at the start,
enforced.
I think at the start everyone was quite like, right, let's take it serious, but now it's like there's nothing really now, and now he's making face masks mandatory.
Yeah,
At the end of the year, it's like me putting a condom on knowing that my missus has been 8 weeks pregnant.
yeah,
So
it's
now I'm going to
that's
use
an
one.
interesting.
I know it. It is though, and it's like I'm going to use one now, even though you want the
I
ducks.
see what
It's
you mean.
like,
Yeah, it's trying
but it
to,
is.
it's trying to uh sort an issue that's already gone way too far to be sorted. And I think with everything that's happening at the moment, people, like any situation, are going to decide what they want to do. And I think that's just Britain, to be honest. I think we all
Yeah.
just decide what we want to do. We're not, ain't nobody telling us what to do, kind of thing. So
Do you think
yeah.
there'll be a second wave, or do you think it's just going to be like the normal flu in the winter, but people are going to mix it with, oh, this is coronavirus, or do you think it's just going to be the standard flu?
I don't know, because there was a lot of kind of like people were very unsure, weren't they, about have I had it, or maybe I've had this, or maybe this is corona, and
Mm.
it was very mixed up
Yeah.
with the common cold and
'Cause
or
you know me, I'm
coronavirus.
I'm always ill, aren't I, in the winter? Feels like, oh, I'm just ill in general. Like, I'm always ill, but like
Do you
somehow I
remember
just
that's the thing? Do you
go
remember
on.
when we were filming the Villa? Oh, I forgot what it's called now. Living for the
Oh, the
Game.
Villa one, yeah. And
When we
we
were filming
both
Living for the
was,
Game,
yes,
we
yeah.
were feeling awful, and I remember us trying to get that last shot where you said, "My name's Luke Porton Hyde, and I'm an Aston Villa fan," and we were like,
I do remember.
yeah, we were just absolutely dying, standing in front of Villa. It was completely dead. Wasn't match day or anything. Completely dead. Like it was just deserted, and it was just us two sitting in front of the grounds and just trying to film while feeling absolutely awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I think to be honest, at this point, if it happens, it happens, and it's not. But I forgot to tell you, I can officially move to uni on the 4th of
Brilliant.
September. 4th of September, I can get my keys on that.
I'm sure you are absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, so everyone who will be listening to this, hopefully, can come up to Derby and just get pissed.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. This is the thing.
I can't wait for my flatmates to think, who the fuck are all these lot coming on really cannon?
Yeah.
Like I just can't wait for them to see us. Like, it would just be great.
There's that's the thing. I've never really been too bothered about going to uni, but for you,
No, you haven't. Yeah,
because of the person you are, I think you will bring a lot from it,
yeah,
and you'll
and I think now as well because of like what's happened in the last 2 months as well. I think
yeah.
I want to start my new chapter now. Like, I just want to forget. I don't want to forget the good things that have happened recently, but like,
You want to overwrite
you
them
know
with
what?
just
Yeah, like you obviously full well what's happened and all that, but like, I just want to forget what's happened now and just move on now
yeah.
and just yeah.
No, it's
So,
good.
yeah, I know.
It's gonna be as you said, it's gonna be that new chapter, and well, that really brings us on to the next thing I want to talk about. To be honest,
Go on.
about a new chapter. This video you've
We've,
released.
oh yeah, I know, mate.
Jesus, that
Mate,
was, you know.
I'll tell you something. I don't know if you know, but like, Cams have actually emailed me, and my old counsellor has seen it, and they want to use my video.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, like what? You want
And
1,000 views now?
1,200.
It's popped off, isn't it?
Mate,
Jesus.
honestly, I've had people who I don't even know text me, and people I haven't spoken to in like 3 years text me. It's just like, it's crazy, really.
Really happy for you,
Like,
man.
I wasn't expecting that feedback in that short amount of time, and to think Cams actually want to use my video and actually want me to be on their board, like the governing board for Cams, is just mental.
It just shows, that's, and I think that as well, because it was for our final magic project. For people who are listening, we we had to do this, something kind of substantial, something that brings together all of everything we've been taught over the last, well, for me,
We was given a
3
word,
years.
weren't we? For
Yeah.
our final project, we get given a word, and this year's word was time, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's all about how we kind of explore that word within you've got to kind of explore that in whichever way you see it, but in kind of the medium of film.
Yeah.
So kind of that's what we did, and I mean, for mine, it was more about kind of growing up and how like films helped me and that kind of thing. And obviously, Luke has explored, his how he has, grown as a person, not just with his mental health, but growing within college, and how it's kind of everything's kind of how it went really growing up.
Yeah.
And
I think we both smashed it off at the park, to be honest. I believe. We
yeah,
always have done, haven't we? Really. I know we're being a bit big-headed here, but like, I feel like we just did work. We did have that connection where we just worked. Like,
it just
we clicked,
flowed.
didn't we?
It
did.
always has.
Like this fucking podcast and us.
Yeah.
But yeah. But like, obviously, you're staying on to do HE at Warsaw, and I'm going to Derby. But like, I still feel like this podcast we're going to start. Like, I feel like it'll keep us. We weren't going to lose touch anyway, but it will bring us together more, and I'm sure we will do more stuff in the future. Yeah.
It's one of those things where I think we'll always come back to do stuff, and I don't know. I've worked with other people, but our kind of the way our work flows, and the way that we kind of just get it done. there's not much, messing about. And we have some laughs, but when it
Oh
gets down
God, yeah,
to,
we piss about, but like, yeah, when we need to do it, like we'll
we get it done.
get it done. And like we've obviously you've seen from all of our projects that it's done well. So like,
So where is this with Cam's taking you on with this being on their kind of chair of people or whatever it
well,
is?
Thursday they want to call me. I think video call me actually Thursday,
Yeah.
and they just want to discuss like what their plans are with the video and like how they want me to be a part of their team. So like they just want me to be a part of the team. I don't think it'll be full time, but like just to talk about like how Cams could improve as a like, as a company really.
Yeah.
Because like they don't get many people because they haven't been in the positive. What's the word I'm looking for? Josh, help me out. They haven't, in the media, they haven't been a very positive subject really.
Yeah.
Like, but like how I saw it was they actually did help me, and I feel like it did help a lot of people. They just haven't spoke about it. So like I think they just want me to speak about them and how they can improve more. Really.
I think the video says a lot though. And the way you've presented that, it shows that things do get better. It does take time.
Really does. Yeah.
And time does, it does heal things. Well, it's not time. You heal yourself. You put things in place and learn to deal with stuff which you possibly wouldn't have been able to deal with in the past.
Yeah.
But time does solve things, I think. And I mean, it's that quote, that quote you bought me, and it's still on my wall up there.
Oh
It
yeah.
gets easier every day. It gets a little easier, but you got to do it every day. That's the hard part.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not an overnight thing at
No,
all.
not
It's
at all.
like when I started college, I never picked up a camera or I didn't do anything to do with media, but like we're here now 3 years on, and we're both going on to do incredible things. It's just like it's crazy how time works in it. And
It
like you've
is.
said a lot to me recently, especially like time's key in it really.
It solves a lot of problems. Things do kind of. And for some people it takes longer, I suppose. But
Yeah, yeah.
things do work out, even if it does take a while. Um, and I think with this podcast as well, it's going to give other people a good chance to talk about how they're feeling.
Yeah, because obviously this is our first episode, so like the plans are like in a future more episodes we'll probably get like guests on, won't we, and
Of
ask people
course.
like if they want to give us questions to answer, then yeah, they can do.
We've got a few ideas, I think, for the people who are listening.
Yeah.
We
So
are planning.
I'm not expecting thousands of views and
Oh
like all the
no.
listeners. No, if we get five, that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I got. There we are. This whole coronavirus thing's been. God, it's been a minefield, hasn't it? Really, Jesus.
Yeah, like some people say like, oh, they needed this to happen, like the world just to calm down for a bit, but like you got to see the bigger picture. Like there has been people who have lost their family members, haven't they? Really, just like it's been a very tough situation. Like no one will ever see this again, will they?
No, and that takes me on to something that my granddad said to me a few weeks ago about
Oh yeah,
I think I put it actually in a post on Instagram, and he said that he spoke to his one of his brothers who are in his 90s,
yeah.
and his brother said that this is worse than the war. What's happened? Um, and that is really quite shocking because obviously the war
Was your
was the.
granddad's was your granddad's brother in the war, or did he
I think
serve?
it
Or
was it would have just been just after, obviously with the
oh
effects
yeah,
of everything, and they would have still
yeah.
all been in rations and everything. So he kind of experienced it as a kid, I'm guessing, because obviously in his 90s now.
It's quite crazy, and because you see pictures of like the Blitz and everything, like what England looked like after the Blitz. And you think I would not want to be there at that time, but like, then I think they're two completely different situations, really. Because if we was 18 back then, we would have to go and fight, wouldn't we?
Oh
Really.
yeah, yeah. I
But
think it'd do a lot of people good.
I feel like the way we've all been brought up though in this society is like we're used to be going like exploring and going out and seeing our friends and that. Like it's quite easy to see people, isn't it? Really.
Yeah,
But then when you
definitely.
get like locked into your house for like that long, it's just like you're not used to it.
And I think that was the big thing for him, like being stuck inside and not being able to socialize. And when you're,
Yeah,
when you're elderly, I think that is, that's the one thing that kind of keeps you going, I suppose, is your family and
yeah. I feel like this.
socializing.
Honestly, I feel like this virus has actually scared my nan to go out. One of my nans to go out. I don't know what the phobia is of going outside. I can't think of the phobia off the top of my head. But like when I have gone round the house, she's proper scared and like sad really because like when you see them like that, you're used to seeing them like all jolly and everything,
Yeah.
and to think that they don't want to go outside or even like hug you or stuff like that. Just shit in it really.
Yeah, as you said, there's never been anything kind of like this, It's not something that's ever, I mean, as long as we've been alive, there's nothing been like this. I mean,
Oh yeah, there's been swine flus and Ebola and everything, hasn't there? And like,
but it's never hit home like this, I don't think, has it really? It's never
there's never
been,
been a global pandemic and a lockdown. So
um, and I think the whole kind of thing with people dying and those deaths, yeah, there was like, is it over 20,000 people have died? Something like that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
We should have done more
We
research,
should have
shouldn't we?
done more
Before,
research, yeah.
yeah,
But I think a lot of that has been overlooked. It's just become a number, and people
mm,
have, they've seen that number rising, and it's kind of, it's lost its meaning. The fact that each one of those people is a person who
yeah,
had a family, who had parents. Um, but talking about that, I heard off what one of my friends posted on Facebook that their family member had died from it was like from old age. I think it was either in their sleep or something.
yeah.
Um, Nothing to do with coronavirus, and
Oh, did they put
they
it
put
down
it
as
down to
corona?
coronavirus. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that makes me think, how many other people have they done that to?
yeah.
And that's bad, really. That's just saying you've passed away for something that.
That's what I don't watch. I've never really gauged into the news. I know we're part of media and everything, but like I've never really watched the news to be honest with you because I feel like it is just all bad news, isn't it? Really?
It is. There's a lot of false kind of rumors in the news, and
Yeah,
they originally, I think, they blew the coronavirus thing way out of proportion.
yeah,
And obviously it is serious, and it still is serious. But at the same time, there was a lot of scaremongering going on.
mm.
Um, and until I think the government should have done something sooner, definitely.
Oh god, yeah,
Uh, but I think there's a lot of things that could have been done differently. And I mean, that's just, we're Britain. We should have listened to the other countries that had started doing it before us.
oh yeah. We all know best, don't we? But
Oh well, of course, yeah,
yeah, we are great.
yeah. Um, it's all just being a bit mad, though, hasn't it? Really?
Oh yes, it's just been crazy, and I am looking forward to like what will normal. I'm looking for like what will normal be when we go back. Like
Yeah,
when you think about it, when it was all normal, like it was all in a shit pan, really, wasn't it? Really, like with all like global warming and everything, and just it has slowed down a bit and made us all realise. Hopefully, it's made us some realise that we do need to take care of the planet more and stuff like that.
We do. There's been a lot of these stuff about like plastics in the sea and all this kind of stuff, and I mean I've never been a massive follower of it all, but I do agree that it was only my mom the other day who was saying like think of all the animals who have like no cars have been on the roads, hardly any animals have been getting hit.
No one here in your shit car.
Well, yeah, that as well.
I can't even have a go at your car. My roof's got fucking a disease. My roof's got a disease.
It's a full-blown case of chlamydia. That whatever's going on with your roof. But,
oh my god.
Yeah, it's yeah. The animals have not many animals have been getting involved in hit and runs and all. Hit and run. Can you have it? Hit and run.
Hit and run.
Hit and run.
Jay off in between. It's fucking
He's
runs
mugging
over
you
the
off,
squirrel.
mate. He's mugging you off.
His eyes look sad. Like I said to you the other day, I don't think anyone will be interested in nature that much, but like my stepmom and dad saw, like I told you, they're interested in like birds and all that nature, aren't they? And they saw what bird was it now? Some white thing.
You said the name of it now.
I did say the name. White.
You're gonna have to get your dad on here.
Sparrow? Was it Sparrow? White Sparrow?
What? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, you have to get your dad on here for bird watch or something. Have a different segment of the podcast.
Yeah, he'll be good at bird watching.
Oh, for God's sake!
It was a white. No, was it a sparrow? I'm not sure, but anyway, I just know they're rare in England. So like, just to see like one of them in your back garden, just like.
Is it like chance in a million of seeing it or something like that?
Yeah, I think they're more common in Wales, and to see one in the back garden in Wednesbury,
Yeah.
Talking of Wednesbury, I was out Saturday and it all kicked off terribly. Like,
what happened?
Just fighting and
lots of stuff.
Yeah, just fighting. I was just watching there. I ain't gonna look because I don't get into all that fighting stuff, so like, I just walked back to my car. Just didn't want to get involved. And because the night before, I didn't get in till 9 a.m. Sorry, Mum, if you're listening to this. I fell asleep in Brunswick Park graveyard.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. My mate Sam was there. I just woke up and I thought, where the fuck am I? So I didn't have a heavy one the day after, but like, I just didn't want to get involved or anything.
So you slept in a graveyard, Luke?
Yeah.
Can't say I've ever done that, but that's one on the list, I suppose.
What, sleeping in the graveyard or shagging in the graveyard?
No, sleeping in a graveyard. But yeah, it's eventful times. But I think when it all gets back to, I'm not sure what normal will be. Probably just wearing all face masks. To be fair, I've got my black one here now. I had a white one.
I literally can't breathe with one on.
You can't breathe.
I hate the taste of my own breath. Like
the taste.
No, because I've got to wear one at work.
Oh right, so, okay.
And like you just, I don't know, it's just bullshit.
So have you got any dates for when the football's back on?
Well, football started like last month.
No, like where everyone's like.
When I actually go.
Yeah.
No idea, mate. Honestly, you know me. I can't wait for it to.
Should get away, innit? It's your release.
Oh yeah, proper. Like, I couldn't tell you, mate, because like it's big crowds, isn't it? So like. For concerts and all that, I don't even know. So I couldn't tell you. Maybe
any dates or anything?
I honestly think it'll be next year. Late next year, I really do. I
just need to come again for one of them pies, mate. Those pies are beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, you do. If anyone's listening, I'm a Villa fan. I took Josh to his first football game. When was it? February, was it?
No, it was last year. It was. We filmed him for the game. Yeah.
Was that last year?
Yeah, it was.
I remember the game.
It was December.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the ticket. 17th of December.
Yeah. Because we produced Living for the Game in December, then over to January. We started filming in December, then.
Oh yeah, because we had that break, didn't we?
Had a break through Christmas.
That's when we was both dying again.
Oh yeah, I was.
But yeah, like everyone knows that if you like football, then you know what football means to you. Like it's just like for you, like yours is like cars and stuff like that, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think everyone has to escape, and I think it's important because just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just like you said in your video and I've said in mine, it's about finding that thing that that makes you forget about everything else. Just even
yeah.
if it's
It
for
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. Just
you just need to find something that makes you step back and takes you away from the normal rubbish that goes on in day-to-day life, whether that's home
yeah.
life, what's happening in your head.
Like even if you like watching bondage porn, just
I mean, I'd speak for yourself, mate, but
Whoa, hang on. What do you mean there,
uh,
Josh?
what you get up to in your free time is whatever.
Fuck off. Oh,
But
fuck off. But
yeah,
no, like we were saying, like, it just doesn't matter what you like. Just
as long
yeah,
as you're not
just do
watching
it.
bondage porn, that's. I mean, fair enough if you want to watch. If you want to watch that, that's fair enough.
No, I've never watched it too far.
Yeah, well, you can't say I have either, to be fair.
No, you watch Olga porn.
Ah, yeah. Just get stressed, man.
I can't wait for our mums and dads to listen to this.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Nah, but to be fair, this is what we're just like we said before. Like this is what we're like in college. We were just
It's not going to be, filtered or anything that,
Oh no, I don't see the point in that. A podcast should be like where you express yourself and just have a good time.
But I'm definitely looking. I think we both are looking forward to having people on, and if you
Not Jake. I'm not Jake. If you're listening, I'm not looking forward to having you on here. You daft prick. I know you're going to speak Italian for half.
Yeah, he will do. Yeah, calling me whatever.
Down in a Jack Daniels or something.
But if you want to come on, anyone who's listening to this, and you feel like you've got something to talk about, mainly if you just want to talk out your backside. To be fair, that's probably what we've done for most of this. To be honest,
Mm.
I think
Or like if you want to drop us a question, I'm sure Josh will put the email in the link or wherever this is. I think it's going on YouTube, isn't it?
yeah, it's YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll put the email in the link and yeah, just put your questions in, and we won't say your name.
Either. No. Anonymous questions. If you got anything to ask, just let us know, and then it'll be in the next episode. For now, I don't know if we've got any plans for when we're doing the next one. It'll probably be next week or something. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean it's taken us a while to get to actually do it, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I'm glad we've finally done it. I'm glad we've finally done it because I think there'll be more to come.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. There will definitely.
Yeah.
But this is how it's going to be, really. If you've enjoyed listening to this, be sure to drop us a subscribe or whatever you want. You don't have to subscribe. You just listen in and just
And if you listen to the first 10 minutes and think, what the fuck are these two talking about? Just share it if you want to.
Yeah, just.
But like we'll be posting on our Instagram. That'll be in the link as well, for updates and all the other jazz. You know what I mean?
But just let us know if you want to come on, have a chat. You got something interesting to talk about, or even if you just want to have a chat to me and Luke. To be fair, just let us know.
Yeah.
And it'll be good. But apart from that, if Luke's got anything else to say, I think. Oh no.
No, I was trying to think of a random word. Then
yeah,
like,
no,
we should do like a random word of every time I'm on here. So, hairy nutsack. There we go. We'll end it on that.
Yeah, I don't think I can call it. I don't think I can call this episode hairy nutsack, but.
Just call it the pilot episode.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no, Luke.
A new beginning, or something like that.
I was gonna. Yeah, we need to end it now.
The beginning. It's just gonna go. It's gonna go. We've kept it quite PG up till now, and it's just gonna go south very quickly.
Yeah, because I said pilot. I've just got a lot of things running through my mind.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
So thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Let us know if you've got any questions in the comments. Let us know if you want to come on. and I think the next one we'll probably get Jake on or somebody else, but we'll have different topics each week, and we'll see what we can do from there. It's just going to be mostly.
We'll probably plan it more, won't we? So,
probably, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, probably not. Yeah. Probably, I don't know. At this point, we'll figure something out anyway. So, yeah, that's that. See you all next time.